All right, guys, George and JD.
Just come to talk about the BSB B30 box, which is there.
Right here.
They can't see it. Yeah, that's like an early version of it. So it doesn't have the screen, doesn't have the light, but it's just to show the enclosure and stuff like that.
I mean, before sharing the BSB B30, we wanted to share a little bit about our story. You want to tell us how we started?
No, you can do it.
So essentially, JD and myself were previously at Heal and Deploy. We were fortunate enough to be part of a retail store selling crypto miners, which originally started with Deepin products, and
Like helium.
yeah, like
Hence the
helium,
name.
and it led to ASICs. And given that JD and myself were very much involved on support and on Discord, so very community driven, and being very passionate about tech stuff in general. I mean, before crypto hardware equipment, we were very passionate about the whole tech behind it. So very in touch with the community as well. So which led us eventually to go our own way and start BSB.
Yep. To start like customizing the ASIC units because I don't know, once you're in support and you start to see everything, all the problems that come up, all the modifications people make, it's like, why not just put all those aftermarket parts, all the things people are changing and don't like, just build it. So,
Right.
so it's like that in the first place. Yeah.
So why are we here in China, JD?
Because we like Chinese girls. No. To visit manufacturers, to see like how to source stuff, just all the factories are here. All the good factories of ASICs. Actually, it's not even that. Every single ASIC miner in the world is built in China. The chip come from China, so it doesn't matter if you think you're getting an assembled in USA one. That chip, the Bitmain chip or whatever.
Taiwan, actually.
Yeah, they're all like over here. So
Taiwan, but all the components are here in China.
if it's in Taiwan, wherever it is.
Yeah, but no, everything here,
Yeah. They have all the best production lines, factories here, so it's like, and some comments I was reading this morning, just to mention, like, I think a lot of people think China make low quality stuff, but something in China that people might not realize is they'll make whatever you want. So if you see a Nerd QX for $5 for sale, which you won't find that, but you know, it's because someone went to a factory, asked, hey, can you make this cheap?
Right.
Use the shittiest parts possible. Right. And you could also make the most premium products too. Like you could ask them to put in the highest end components, they will do it. They actually listen to whatever you want. That's kind of how we're ended up in here because like we want high quality stuff.
So essentially, just to add on what you're saying, a lot of those factories or manufacturers here don't have to deal with regulations in Europe or regulations in North America. Like they don't have to go by our quality control in the US, in Canada, or in Europe. So if a client comes to them and tells them, well, I want the cheapest quality, cheap as this, cheap as that, they'll just build whatever you require.
Yep.
But to put everyone on the same boat and say that China does not offer quality products is so far off. And I would like to emphasize that we shouldn't even discuss about the division with the Western world and in China as a whole. If anything, I feel like by merging both together, we'll be able to offer quality products at a faster pace. And as a matter of fact,
we could prototype so much faster being next to the factories here.
right. It's about working together and not dividing dividing ourselves. Because the reality, as JD was sharing earlier, a lot of the components are here, and a lot of the big factories who do take quality control seriously are here too. They're not just in the Western world. Yes, in the West, we are in some ways forced to maintain the quality, which is great. Which a lot of it is not available here, and I agree that some will not care and will just produce whatever you request if you do ask for the cheapest stuff. But the truth is, a lot of the quality manufacturers are still over here. I've seen it firsthand, and as a matter of fact, like tech-wise, hardware-wise, they're like years ahead of us. So we thought to ourselves, why not just come here? Because the back and forth and the time zone difference between Canada and Asia, well, from where we're from, it's about 12 hours difference. So
not only that, but you could also spot a problem so much quicker than having units shipped back across the world. Like on other products, we saw a problem in the Octax, right?
Right.
And we fixed it literally when we saw it in person. We're like, whoa, we got to change how that works. So it just makes designing products so much easier.
So much easier.
So much easier.
Yeah. So what led us to choose these partners?
You should explain who they are.
Yeah. Well, that's what led us to choose this partner. We visited a bunch of factories. A lot of our partners that we've worked with, which we're extremely grateful to have worked with them, and
we still work with them.
Yeah, we still work with them, and we still look to building with these people. But why did we choose this specific team or factory to build our first unit? Well, to begin with, one of my favorite hole miners, and I can speak for JD himself.
Me too.
Yeah, it was the Volk Miner
D1 Mini Pre.
D1 Mini Pre. I really like how compact it was, and quality-wise, they were very well built. I personally never experienced any issues with their units.
It's like small. It's not noisy. It feels really good. I've never seen one break.
Right.
Like you're about to say. So.
No, I've never seen it break. And additionally,
it's good like middle size because it's like it's not too big.
No.
It's not too small.
Right.
You could tell it's like an upgrade over all the open stuff like the Nerd Q axis and like it's clearly a different design, right? Like.
And the Hammer is a fast-growing company that's penetrated the hole miner market in the last year, and it's a fast-growing market, and they've how do you say this?
They've come in with more efficient products than anyone else.
Well, the reason why is because they were able to gather a bunch of engineers from different big tech companies from America, actually. And those engineers have been
fantastic.
Very fantastic. Like
one of them was like he built humongous power supply units, like gigantic power systems. Mm-hmm. So he knows how to make power supplies and stuff and very efficient. So it's very nice to have like access to people like that.
Access to people like that, and also who, well, not only very knowledgeable but speak English.
That's a big help.
So there's no language barrier with them. So we felt, and also they're very aware that in the West we may have better knowledge on what the consumer wants. So they're very open to feedback, very proactive. So we've been very grateful and happy to work and having chosen Hammer to work with designing these units. And very happy to share that we also used Volk Miners components, as you can see here.
The shell is a D1 Mini Pre. It just has a BSB logo on it, but it is the shell. There's a lot of reasons for it too, right?
Yeah.
Like it makes it lower cost for you guys because this chassis already exists in the world. We didn't have to reinvent a new box. It makes it quicker also to get it to market.
Right.
I think the power supply is going to be the same though. I think.
No, the power supply exactly.
The power supply.
No, it won't be the same.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, a lot of the components are sourced by
Volk Miner.
Yeah.
So a lot of the components are being sourced by Volk Miner. So quality components engineered by the Hammer team and built by the community. So whatever request you guys have, we brought it up to them, and they're bringing it to life. So we're very fortunate enough to say that we're working with Hammer's team to engineer
what the community wants.
Using Volk Miner's expertise to source the components and to manufacture the components. So we're very excited for this journey. We're happy to bring the first BSB box, so it's not a customized existing product in some ways, like because everything inside is being completely engineered.
Yeah, they gotta remake like new hash boards for the 1373 chips.
Yeah.
Because this was a script miner for people who don't know.
Right.
Obviously, you can't. It needs a re-engineer inside, like power delivery, all that type of stuff needs to be changed.
Right.
But in the same box.
So this will be the first of a few products. I already have other products that I have in mind that's already been discussed with the community, but I won't share in this video
I have
yet.
shared hints.
Yes, but let's keep our focus on this one, and we're excited for the launch. So for those who don't know, pre-orders are going live on, what are we today? July 17th?
I think Friday noon EST.
EST, which would be July 17th for you guys. And the expected shipping delay on this will be on the first week of September.
You said delay.
Well,
date.
Sorry. So the first 100 units will start shipping out on the first week of September. We are receiving I wouldn't say the full existing sample, because the first sample will only be functional, like
the hash board and
the hash board and everything, but later on we'll have
the screen and the lights.
Exactly, the RGB lights and the screen.
Unless they manage to surprise us and they put that in right away.
They've been very fast, so I wouldn't be surprised either. So we really look forward to having our first sample on hand, a functional one, in the next 2 weeks.
It's less than 2 weeks, I feel like. End of the month.
Actually, yeah, it's less than 2 weeks, which we'll be sharing with you guys. We're looking forward to it. We saw it working, but not fully composed. Not in the box. Not in the box, exactly. So we really look forward to sharing this with you guys. So like I said, if you get the chance, well, actually we have the giveaway
for this.
Yes. Well, for those who are not watching,
there's 2 giveaways going on.
Yeah, but the giveaway will focus on this one, given that this is going to be a video that we're fully dedicating to the BSB B30 box. For those who are watching today, on July 17, we are currently running a giveaway in collaboration with HD, giving it one out of the first 100 units that is expected to ship out on the first week of September.
Yeah.
As a thank you, and as a appreciation for all the support from everyone in this community, and as well as our partners that we've chosen to work with.
Should we mention anything about the specs?
Sure, of course. I completely forgot about that.
I honestly went ahead and just named it the B30, even though we got a lot of names. And just to keep it simple, B for Bitcoin.
Right.
30 for 30 terahash.
Right.
That was kind of like if we do a B60, you would imagine be 60 terahash and et cetera, right?
And if it would be another coin, it would be...
Yeah, if it would be an XMR, it'd be like X, like a BSB X, and then...
Something, yeah.
Yeah, like 5 mega hash, or I don't know, whatever, X5. What was I going to say? Yeah, so inside would be 6 BM1373 chips at 5 gigahertz, not 5 gigahertz, 5 terahash each. Power consumption is going to be, we're really expecting it to be 390 to 400 watts. But once we have our sample, trust us, we're going to plug it in the wall and we're going to know.
You may explain why. So essentially the first quotation what we got from engineers were 360.
Yeah.
The first, yeah. So we got 360 watts, but mind you is that they tend to always measure...
not at the wall.
Not at the wall, directly from the chips. So we emphasize that
we need the wall.
We want the wall power consumption.
Yeah.
And they showed us. We went through the numbers
with the power engineer.
Right.
Like the guy who designs the power supply and all the circuitry for the power system. It's really looking like it will be between 390 and 400. But I don't want to promise it, but I'm really hoping they could. They showed us all the math and how they're going to split the power in series, all that type of stuff. I don't want to go into too much detail about it, but it looks like it. It looks like it. I have no reason to doubt them because if anything, all the Hammer products have been best efficiency compared to all the open source ones.
Right.
Like they just beat them. You could go look at any video. And spec-wise, we'll have like the screen, the RGB LED, the 6 chips.
Right.
The power supply at the back will just have a normal computer plug that it will be 120 to 220, whatever. Like it works anywhere in the world. It will have an Ethernet port. This one doesn't have it, but we are putting the Ethernet port.
Right.
And I did request the audio buzzer.
Why is that? You can
yeah,
share with
because
that.
like, you know, if you're in another room or something and you hit a block, it would be nice, I think, so it can start playing Jingle Bells or something. You could program it to play whatever you want, but the whole idea is to have an audio notification, because still to this day, I don't think there's been a miner with audio notification, and the buzzer is just a little, it's not an expensive piece to add, and I think it just adds more. Like, if your miner's overheating, it could start beeping at you and let you know, oh, go fix it, or you know, I don't expect it to overheat, but I'm sure there's other audio warnings that we're not even thinking about that, you know, will make sense. Community will create some weird messages for audio, I'm sure. And it does have the OS. I don't know if I want to go into detail about that, but it's from the ground up new OS, not based on any existing code from ESP Miner or whatever else is out there. This is all completely from the ground up, and hopefully it will have the remote vision in it. You want me to talk about that, or we leave it?
The BSB? No, you could talk about the BSB vision.
And there's one feature I'm still working on, which is I think we're just going to call it the BSB Vision. It's kind of like, I'll just name it. It's kind of like Hashboard, Hashwatcher, BitAxe Baller. It's kind of like all these monitoring tools, just baked into the device. And what it does is, like, if you buy one of these, it could see all the miners on your network, and the best feature is it's remote. So you would go to like vision.bsbminers.com or something like that, and you could monitor all your machines and change all the settings while you're away from home. No limit on miners. You just have access to as if you're at home. So that is a feature off by default. Just want to mention, I know people don't like this type of stuff, and some do, but the feature would have a switch. So off by default, so no outgoing connection. Mm-hmm. If you guys want to turn it on and use it, you could turn it on, then you'll have an outgoing connection to our server. So I think that will please everyone. I know on by default, people are like, oh my God, it's reporting data. And yeah, that's kind of my little tangent. So just to show there's lots of thought being put into the unit.
So there's a lot of stuff.
And the price.
Well, the price point, it could change at any time. If they watch this video today, at release, it's going to be at $7.99. Maybe they're going to watch this video 6 months down the line, but today it's going to be priced.
The power modes also.
$7.99, and it will offer 3 different power modes.
We could probably even put more, but yeah, we would have like a high, which I guess would be the 30, and then a medium, maybe 20, and then 10. Yeah, like we will have different power modes. So I'm kind of looking forward to the lower power mode, because I think it will just like beat, like it might make units like the Octax and stuff just look so inefficient, but who knows? I don't want to get ahead of myself. Yeah.
So that's pretty much it, guys. So again, we truly appreciate you guys for being part of this journey, for following us on YouTube, on X, to see everything that's been going on, and for supporting us on this new journey and this dream that JD and I have had for a while now.
The actual dream is to make one from scratch.
From scratch, exactly.
At one point, we're going to make,
like, source everything
ourselves.
Yeah, ourselves. But
for now,
we're extremely grateful to having chosen the right partners to make this dream happen, and to have them as our long-term partnership. They could always be there to help us source, whether it's the chips or the components inside. But maybe we'll one day have our own team of engineers.
Yeah, who knows?
That's a long shot for now.
Yeah, right now we're with Hammer and, well, all the manufacturers, honestly.
Yeah.
We're still using them all.
Right, but right now for the BSB products, we're grateful to be working directly with Hammer, as I shared, on the engineering side, and Vault Miner on the sourcing side and the components. So, and also their expertise on manufacturing units. So truly appreciative of having everyone part of this journey. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you BSB community. Thank you also HD for supporting us on this journey.
I should also say one thing. Mm-hmm. I know you're doing an outro, but if you guys have comments, all the comments that come in Discord or X or whatever end up into a unit. So It's not something me and George just thought of. We literally took all the comments from
Correct.
what everybody's asking for in the community, and we're just able to get the units built the way the community wants. So
Right.
I know everyone's not going to be happy, but we're trying to, make it make sense for the majority of the community. And yeah, I'm just saying, like every comment you leave helps us make the next version.
We don't take anything personal, guys.
Yeah, you can tell us it sucks. It's fine. Like, trust me, there's a lot of people who don't like some things about this box.
Like enclosed miners.
Yeah, like I can't change a fan.
Right.
You probably could. It just voids the warranty, I would imagine. But
Yeah.
But yeah, you could do the outro because we actually have to upload this and it's going to take forever.
Yeah. So again, thank you.
20 minutes in.
Yeah. Thank you guys for the love and support, for being part of this journey. Thank you, Hammer. Thank you, Volk, for allowing us to build this first product here and for being part of our dream. Again, this is one of many. We look forward to sharing the other ideas that we have, but let's get this in your hands as quickly as possible. For those who want to place an order today, right now it's going to be available at healanddeploy.com. There's 100 units from the first batch expected to ship out on the first week of September. I do expect to see a lot more batches to roll out. But again, we truly appreciate everyone's support and love. And like JD shared, share your feedback in the comment section. We look forward to hearing back from you. And maybe we could reiterate from the current design or even
A V2.
Or a V2. Or again, I am holding myself not sharing what we already have in store for you guys. The second product. Yeah,
I don't want to leak it, but I'm just saying anyone could figure this out.
Yeah, but with that being said, we love you guys. We look forward to seeing you on our next ventures, and that's it.
Yeah, hopefully we'll start seeing review videos of these things popping up everywhere. So.
Yeah. So thank you guys.
Yeah, so I'm going to end this, and we'll see you next video.